This is a Friday. This is another Friday evening fun fest here at the Kaggle Data Science channel. So now we're going to be taking a look at. I'm going to do a very quick no analysis. We're simply going to create a data set and upload it, maybe two data sets, and upload it to the Kaggle website. Okay. We're going to create the data set in two different formats. We're going to create it as both a parquet file and a duckdb file. Okay, so the data, of course, comes from the Divi data set, which is a bike share service, bike sharing service. I believe it's in Chicago, and the data so let's go ahead. I've already downloaded all the data for 2025, January through May, and all 12 data files from who? From 2024. So we got January 2024 through May of 2025. We're going to create two files, one for 2024 and one for the files to date of 2025. Okay, so we're like this, far up here. Now the code we're going to use this is going to be embarrassingly simple. Okay, it's literally just like 5 lines of code. We're going to be using both duckdb and duckdb plier package in order to read in the data. As you'll see here in a moment. So we got the usual suspects: tidyverse, janitor, hopefully to fix the column names a little bit, duckdb, duckplier, error to write the data frame out as a parquet data set. So anyway, nothing using that. Now here's where the magic starts. We're going to use the read _csv _duckdb function from the duckplier package. Okay, from the duckplier package. And of course, this is always the case. By all means, don't be bashful. Stop by and say hi. Okay. Questions, comments, always welcome. All right. So, again, a very simple function. Now, the key thing is here. Okay. If we leave this off, it won't actually import the data. It'll simply import the metadata, the column headings and the column types. So in order to save it as a data frame, a Tibble data frame, we add as Tibble. Okay. And by the way, these two things up here will turn off all the echo and the messages. So you won't have this extra code laying out there, extra messages displaying after you load the thing. Then we'll come down here. I'm going to write it as a, let's call this. Okay, so we're going to write it. We're going to write a new parquet file called rides2025.parquet. Then we're going to come back down here. We're going to do the same thing over again with duckdb. Okay. So let's load our data. Now don't blink or you'll miss something here. Okay. All right. What we've done, this allows us to see how quick that was. We just imported 5.8 million rows in like 10 seconds. So this could be a short session this evening, okay? So anyway, so you come back over here. So like I say, this converts the output of this into a Tibble data frame. All right. Let me come up here. This could take a moment to create. And here's all our columns. Okay. Notice there's no numeric columns. All right. This is not a data analysis. This is not a data analysis session, okay? But you know what the heck? do some, oh, let's just do a couple really quick sanity checks. Okay, let's close this. Okay, we could come over here for instance. Alright. And literally just do rides, count, writable type. Okay, we could do this. Okay, so at this point it's actually writing out the finished data frame. Okay, now again, I'm only uploading the raw data. I am not uploading I am not uploading the I'm actually going to close this hopefully here. Don't save. So we can kill that process. Task Manager. What happened is I overran the, I tried to run accidentally tried to run the two cells at the same time, which we didn't want to do. So let's load this again. Let's load this. You can see it's loading the data down. Now we're back to restart. Let's do this now. And there you can see our numbers. So we can go, let's do this. Let's create a, so now we got that. So let's just make one more plot here. And now you can see that right there, all right? Oh, what the heck? Let's create a this is a little more tricky. Because all we really need is, okay, the only thing we really need is what? We simply need a list of the dates, okay? So we could say this. We could say, okay, we don't have looper date, do we? let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So. Okay. Okay. Over here. Tidyverse. Now we got the count. Now we come over here like this. There you have it, a very quick sanity check. You can see the business picked up in the first part of the year. 2024 was a good year, but what happened here? Okay, what happened? Well, okay, this is the fourth quarter, winter and stuff. Boy, talk about a seasonal cycle. Okay, all right. So now let's create our parquet file. And it's done. Let's see what we got here. Because supposedly we can actually put like 200 gigabytes of data on a data frame, okay? So, let's come back over here now then. And let's create there you have the data right there, okay? So we come back down here then. Of course, you immediately notice that I'm not doing any data cleaning whatsoever on it. Okay, let's minimize this and back over to here. And of course, if you're on the background, by all means, stop by the chat session and say hi. Okay, give me a few words of encouragement. Okay, got 230. Oh, that's not right. No, this is 4, right? This is 2024, this is 250 megabytes, this is 2025, and it's only 62. So we come over here now, back over here to Kaggle. Datasets, new dataset. Now this could take a few moments. Let's do this while we're sitting here. we're sitting here, let's come back over here to ChatGPT. Okay, so the one here is almost ready. Of course, here's your disclaimer. This data is dirty, dirty, dirty. I've done absolutely no data clean on it, so it's a perfect set to work on your data cleaning skills and your data visualization skills and even your forecasting skills. Okay, but anyway, again, it's a dirty set. It's dirty data. I am not. It's dirty data that I am not. And so it has to be cleaned. Okay. So, anyways. What the heck? While we're here. No. No, this is embarrassingly simple, isn't it? I forgot how easy it was. Okay. So now come down here. I forgot how easy it was. Check it back over here, see how we're doing. So that's still working away there. This is taking a moment to write the data to the data frame. Again, I also go back and point out how easy it was for me to create a parquet file. Okay, again, main libraries are parquet or tidyverse, duckdb, duckplier, arrow, lubricate, okay. And the key thing is this right here, this statement right here, okay? Actually the whole thing, okay? Read underscore CSV underscore duckdb. The directory and the star.csc says read everything in it, all the CS files, can take all them files, all CSV files in the directory and convert them into a single data frame. But in order to actually store the data, without this here, okay, basically what it does is, it stores some metadata. So, okay, doesn't actually install all the data. All right, that's why you do an as tibble. Okay, then you did a couple quick sanity plots, 3 sanity plots. What do we have? A column plot of counts by ride type and counts by ride member casual. Then we did a very quick, what do we do? We do a very quick plot of the number of rides by day. Then we wrote it out to a file, rides 2025 underscore parquet. Then we did the January through May 2025 data. Then we wrote that out to the data, okay? Okay, good. So that's getting close. Now we came back down here, connected to a duckdb. It'll create the database if it doesn't exist. Then we just simply did a db write table to write the data frame out to the table, okay? Let's take a look and see how big that is. duckdb, 267 for this the 1 year. So it's actually a little bit larger in it, okay? Come back over here now. We're getting close. Now, of course, we could have, is being created. We will estimate to take 3 minutes to go to a data set. Save changes. And there you have it, data card. All right, and there you have it. We just created a data set on Kaggle using parquet. Oh, wait a second here. And there you have it, my friends. A cyclistic bikeshare data up. Again, there you have it. Port data, combine data using duckplyr, and then use DBI to write it, to create it. Then use the error package to create a parquet file, and finally, maybe next time we'll upload that duckdb the duckdb format. Okay.